Blab Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is the Ntosh YouTube channel. If you're new on this channel, hi, this is me. I've been relatively inconsistent in dropping content, but here I am yet again on a different day, trying to fight differently. If you were to notice in this video, my lashes look quite normal. These would be my normal looking lashes. I know a lot of people sent me WhatsApp messages to say, yo dude, what were those lashes, what were those lashes in that vlog? So yeah, I guess I don't know in this video what exactly is it that I want to showcase, because last night I slept and I really was, this electrician guy is just angry at the fact that he really had to come and ensure that my geyser is working yet again. So I encountered a problem with my geyser izolo, and I called the landlord and he said he's going to send someone as early as 6 o'clock this morning. So basically that's why this guy is out here. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna have a bit of a chit chat before I start really genuinely preparing for work, because what I've done is I've made my bed up. I had 2 dishes that I just left in my sink before I slept, so I already took care of those. I feel like since this guy is still busy outside and there's nothing really I can do when it comes to taking a shower, one of the best things that I can do maybe is just to mop my floors and then just ensure that when I get back home, my floors are, slightly better looking. Okay, let's just get into the chit chat part. So, yeah, no, as I was saying, I wanted to have a bit of a chit chat before I started preparing for work, seeing as my geyser is still my geyser is still being fixed outside. Hopefully it's just going to produce warm water with immediate effect, because it's not like it's a geyser for the entire complex or the entire house. It's just the geyser that caters for myself and the lady that stays just down under. So yeah, within this chit chat, I just wanted to share a bit on where I am, because I know that I've just been updating people quite a lot around about the time that I didn't have a job. It was just a matter of me just coming through onto this platform and just sharing, the hardships of just not having a job or not having a stable income, and just feeling like there's not much that I am amounting to. And yes, I did feel like there was so much that I wasn't amounting to, because at the end of the day, I feel like I put in so much when it came into my academics, and then I started actively looking for a job, with so much rigor, and it still kind of didn't amount to anything. So that now translated into me feeling like, what, I wasn't worthwhile. There wasn't, there's no return on investment for my mom, especially my mom, because she's the one that fully funded my undergrad year. Okay, I recently got an opportunity, and when I say recently, I mean like probably it's been 5 months of me just working on a particular TV production. Yazi impukane man, ziyangivanga man. Ziyangivanga man. Hey man, vuka frugu nina. Ziyalala impukane vele. Sisiyangivanga into eziyong. Yo. And I feel like this era just has them. Like it just has them. Like it's just a thing. And I'm just like, why though? Yes, it's not like like kunefuyo. So I don't understand. Like nafuyo, what's the problem? Okay, back to what I was saying. So I got an opportunity about 5 months back. So I've been working as a content researcher and junior producer for some TV production, and it's been absolutely amazing. I've met the most amazing people within that space. My co-workers make going to work worthwhile, and in as much as like I genuinely love my job, but I feel like it feels so great to know that I'm going to a space where I'm just fully supported and it allows me to be myself. So obviously Nyangazi Tinginjan, I'm all over the place. I've got way too much energy, and probably that's why my daughter's the way she is. But yeah, I'm considered the fifth clerk of the team, because on a random day, on a random day, I'm just standing up and I'm just letting everyone know that I love them. On a random day, but also when it comes to just doing the work and making sure that the team also feels supported, then I've been seeing myself just showing up. So it's just been 5 months of working on this production. It's been very challenging. It's also been equally mind-opening. It's been eye-opening, and I've just been seeing another Ntogozo, you know. I know half the time I would be talking about the importance of showing up, but also I've just been learning the importance of not only showing up, but honoring yourself in showing up, right? So sometimes it's easy for a person to be like, you know what, I'm gonna show up, and then not know how exactly they're going to honor themselves. You know, it's just like, oh, but like, what are my objectives for the day, and how am I best going to show up for self? I feel like ring light delay. Hey, my God. So my prayer has been ukuthi uNkulunkulu ngicela ungikhumbuze namhlanje ukuthi kunjani kungabi nombereko, so that when I ever feel pompous, when I ever feel like, you know what, I want to complain about these about all the other challenges that I've been encountering, and just one day ungikhumbuze ukuthi kunjani. And this is not from a point where I'm just feeling like, okay, this can be taken on any day, but this is also just for me to say that this is a different version of self. This calls for me to evolve, you know. This calls for me to basically grow. So in growing, I need to have an understanding. There was once a time where I felt like life was stagnant, and now I'm here and I'm just supposed to honor myself. Yazi wenzani? Into ilungisa kule iphezulu esilingini. So he decides with self that he's just gonna get on a bin. About the bin, about the dustbin, lemnyama ti now we are born. Nama villa itu. No kwela go angeke iceka. So ceka. So I don't know why that makes me anxious, the fact that he's just there and he's about to fall. Very cool. So part of the many changes, as you can see, the background is no longer home. So now I've just moved into a studio apartment, and part of moving into a studio apartment also, I've had to have like I think basically 2 conversations with self. I recently did like a TikTok video, and I was saying in the TikTok video, which not so long ago, I was about to take a shower. I can't remember what being yappy even. But I was about to take a shower, and then I had this intrusive thought. And you know, I was about to take a shower, and how amanza vuliwe just ukuthetshisinyana, and then I'm about to hop into the shower, and then comes this thought, and I'm like, hey, hold up. So you know, got valley shower, and then I came back and I sat with self, which is something that I've just been learning within just being in solitude. Uguti, the immediate moments, the certain thoughts that come through, it is very important for me to sit with my thoughts, not to try and run away from my thoughts, not to think that my thoughts are just, you know, just randomly thoughting, but that there are certain belief systems themselves that are just possibly just possibly influencing those thoughts. I think with people that have been on my channel for quite a while, you will remember that there was an apartment that I stayed in, and I had a couch, and I'm not sure if there were certain elements of the space that I might have showed, I might have not, but yes, there was just the point where I was just really filming on this particular couch. It was a gray couch, and within that apartment, that apartment was spacious. That apartment was spacious. It could fit in that couch. I also genuinely feel like the space can still fit in a couch. It's just that I haven't had the krach to go and fetch the couch that I'm supposed to go fetch, that I left at my aunt's place. But yeah, come back. So in this thoughts, I'm just thinking, Oguti, goddamn, the apartment that I stayed in was absolutely maze balls. It was spacious, and it was like, and I'm here now again, obviously staying in the studio apartment, but this studio apartment is not as spacious as the apartment that I had. And you know what, even though I feel like, at least nje khona la siya khona, but still, you remember that apartment. And I just had to sit myself down. And I had to have this conversation with self to say that, yeah, that's where I was during that time. But that doesn't take away from the fact that I'm here now. And it doesn't take away from the fact that a couple of months back, like, I was just, I was that girl that was feeling stuck, and I was that girl that felt like, I still need to fix so many things, and I was that girl that felt like she doesn't have an income and everything like that. And now I've moved from home, and I'm here on the next encounter, within the next intrusive thought experience or whatever. I was just thinking, you like, now, headboard, now this, hey man, get that couch brought here, do this, do that. And I've been finding myself having to sit myself down quite a lot and bring myself towards myself to say, like, no pressure, baby girl. Pressure, but no pressure, baby girl. You understand? Like, we're here now. You have an apartment now. Back then, you didn't have an apartment. And there's peace. There's a job, and right now you're trying to pull yourself back into a space where you're actually just actively creating, because also within the content creation space, I've just been feeling for years now, feeling like I'm out of place. And this might have just been brought on by a deep insecurity within self that has said you're not where you wanted to be. So this would then mean now, also the content might be, what's that, Giza should be fixed now. Thanks very much. Okay, yeah, I'll test it. So I think right now, where's my watch? I think right now Buma got it to 7. So it's not far from work, so it makes it easier. So okay, in any case, as I was saying, Guti, one of the self-limiting beliefs that have led to my stagnancy within the content creation space would obviously be like, like a sense of a deep insecurity to say that, how does the background look? This and that and that and that and that. And I've just been trying to fight myself out of that space, because angizazi nokuthi ngizikhompera nobani. Angizazi nokuthi ngizikhompera nobani. And then ngithi ngifuna into ye-content creation ingiberekele, then that would actually mean I want to put in more effort, but am I? In order for this to materialize into what I wanted to materialize into, I don't think that I am. So, it's just me fighting against self about something that is just literally, it might be there, but it's just there, as it's just supposed to exist there as a thought, and not necessarily as something that just keeps me bound. So there have been those thoughts where I've just been feeling like, you know what, I'm not where I want to be, and but like when I reflect again, I'm just like, dude, but you're also not where you were. So like, can you just, Can you be present in the moment? Can you be present in the fact that you are here, uzibhadaleli rent yakho, uzithengela yakho igrocery, uyazitransporta to emberekweni, uyakhona ukwenzela abantwana bakho, uyakhona ukuzenzela, you know, there's space for guilty pleasures, there's space for you to do certain things for your sister, you know, there's space for you to mausekaya, you know, be able to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I guess sometimes I guess I just put myself under immense pressure because I just want to do all the things that I've been dreaming of doing all in one go, and which is really, it's highly unlikely. It really is highly unlikely. It won't be something that I do at a rapid rate. It's not something that I'm going to do in one go, young Tola. And I've just been trying to give myself grace. I've just been trying to give myself space. Like, I've just been trying to give myself a space for a safe space for safe landings, to say that, ooh, that doesn't feel good, but here we are, and land, baby girl, you know, land, baby girl, and be at peace with the way you actually are, and have an understanding that, you know, it's everyone, like, everyone has their different journey, and whoever that you might be trying to compare yourself with, which at this point in time, as I've been journaling and just, you know, spending a whole lot of time in solitude, I've just been like, is there someone I'm comparing myself to? And it might also just be speaking to how, you know, sometimes in not creating, you are watching other people create, and then you just develop these other thoughts to say that, oh, you know, this person is documenting this person is documenting that, and where else, what exactly is it that you're doing, you understand? So I've just been trying to fight myself out of certain self-limiting beliefs. Reading, I bought that book, Who Moved My Cheese, and I realized, Guti, that's going to be a book that will do me wonders. I think I've read the first 2 chapters, and I was like, okay, hold up, I'm gonna come back to this, and there's no excuse to me not being back to reading. Exercising hasn't been tricky. It hasn't been tricky. But I was also just used to exercising. It's either ngaphandle kaya or when I still stayed downstairs, being exercised in my own space. But right now it feels like ngiyarasa phezulu, and right now it also feels like I'm just having a whole lot of excuses for why I haven't really been exercising. I bought some skipping ropes, and I think my aunt gave me other trainers because I left my sneakers Ikaya. So yeah, so that's just been a bit of an update. And then relationship wise, a conversation possibly for another day, because I'd love to have this be a more reflective and a less projection type of element of things. I'd rather have it be a situation where I'm just sitting down and I'm able to, you know, have conversations of and about that are not really, you know, that don't really reek of, you know, I don't know, whatever other sense, but I'm not there yet. I'm not entirely ready to just divulge, but within that aspect of things, I'm just in a very good space. Even though, like, I'm just in a very good space, let's just keep it at that. I haven't been fellowshipping. I haven't been going to church. I haven't gone to church in a long while, and I guess that's also a conversation that I'd love to dedicate a full-on video to, but I hope for me to just figure out certain things. I guess there might be things I feel like a certain way, and then yeah, they kind of just maybe threw me off. I don't know, like that aspect of things still needs to be an aspect that I just fully dedicate time to. Just, you understand? So mothering wise, it's been rather challenging, because within the yard that I live in, there is a lady that lives with 3 of her kids, and you know, she's doing it, man. She's doing it. She's living with her kids, and she's just, because she and I have just been getting rather close. We've been spending quite a lot of time together and socializing together. So I'm getting to see, you know, bits and pieces of her mothering journey and so forth and so on. You understand? So, but within my mothering journey, it's just been slightly challenging seeing other people being able to live with their kids, and not living with my kids, and also having an understanding of the fact that I'm not living with my kids, and in not living with my kids, it's also very involuntarily. It's very involuntary. It's very involuntary. Hey, mara madoda imali zabazali beziyesta hope. But yeah, so it's been feeling very, on some days I have an understanding as to why, and on some days, seeing as I was just now actively living with my kids back at home, it's just like I don't get it. And sometimes obviously I see my peers and I'm like, ooh, what about me? But also I have conversations with self about that, and we're getting to a better place. Okay, alrighty. But I've been able to do certain things. I've been able to take my kids out, and I hope to do more of that, and I hope to have them enjoy, you know, every time I'm Konekaya, I'm hoping that I'll just be as present as need be in order for them to enjoy me and for me to enjoy them. Guys, so now how I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start preparing for work. I don't know what else could possibly be an update. I don't know what else, but let me just prepare for span, and let's just hopefully have this be a long video without me overthinking it. Let me just take you on a journey. You know, let me take you on a journey to seeing how I get to span. And another thing, ngisaza ngifunda lento leyo ukuthi ngi-understand ukuthi yiziphi izinto that I, like, where do I cap it, like which part of the office do I show that won't show uthi ngisipana ba, because also you don't want, angithola angifuni njalo good, angifuni njalo. My skin's been in a good place, inhluthu nazo nje ziyahluthwa. I cut my, oh, you guys saw it in that other video, ne? I finally got my haircut emuva. I know a lot of people will say ukuthi this would be for no pujebe, but yeah, you know, I explained in the other video about why. Let me just check the time and let's just start getting cracking. Yeah, that's it. I don't like this fit. I broke this thing, I don't know when, honestly. I turn the outfit perfect. I turn the feet. Gabegan marala. Ayingelekeli ifitile. Hey, uthi beleli. Everyone would say, where. I think in order for me to get to work on time, this camera needs to go off because I'm getting very self-conscious. Yeah. So, leaving my place, and yeah, let's journey together. So I have to hold this kaftan so because this bread is gonna get very soaked if I keep it in there. I couldn't use my usual kaftan bag because yeah, left it in my co-worker's car. So she's not coming in this week. So see lab. Aike. Lochani. Bathung coaches. Pampethela bomb. Yeah? Kanti wayicabanga ukuthi ngimxhosa ngilindebele. Yeah. Nomxhosa. So basically I've been walking, right? Or I walk on a daily. I hope my speaker's not covered. Oh my god. Oh, okay, I can hold it like this. So I've been walking to work and it's a very long distance. Obviously it's like a business park, so hello. Gapila. It's a relatively long distance. So I walk every morning because also I'm trying to get my steps in. If I'm not going to be exercising, then I might as well just walk exercise, you know. So in just walking this path every day, I've now developed a community of people that I absolutely adore. It feels safe with these guys. Bopute abakhulu kunabopute abancane, obviously, that are always trying to get their way, weirdos. But all the other people in J, it's been amazing. Siyabonan, meaning every morning I greet, they respond, and it feels good to form part of a community of people. Savannah, Kapinjani.
5, 4, 3, 2, we're live in studio. Welcome back to what is undoubtedly an undeniable.
Oh girl, you're shining. Know you're my diamond. You need remind.